AFC Wimbledon 3-2 win through to quarter-finals of the London Senior Cup against Brentford. Another game against Brentford. What are your thoughts tonight?
Yeah, really good to be back out. Obviously we've had a couple of friendlies, but they don't really replicate proper games, and I felt that we fell into that little trap a little bit of overplaying. Really difficult conditions to play in, obviously -3. Pitch was really hard, and just full credit to Rob and Ian because the surface is so good we're able to still play on it, but it was hard underneath. And speaking to the boys there, I thought they struggled to get their foot in, but we still got through it, which was positive. And we scored 3 goals, and it was full credit to AFC Wimbledon. I thought they had a great energy about them, they were organised, and we had to keep our shape. And I thought first half we were very comfortable, and then second half we just have this dip at times where we can't have a dip and not get punished. We have a dip and get punished. Didn't come out great, 1-1, then go 2-1 up, and then we make one little error and get punished again, and which was difficult. And then we've seen the game through and scored, and I felt we could have scored more on the night, but lots of positives to take from it, minutes in the bank, and I'm really happy to be through into the next round.
So we had a new face at the back today, Keno Robinson, who we picked up from Beaconsfield. He comes with a bit of pedigree as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Experience, knows the level, knows the league, been in the playoffs with Hayes, been with Beaconsfield, who are on a really good run of form, and I think it's a really big signing for us. I felt that we need strengthening in that area of the back, because we do concede goals at times, and we need to make sure that if we get injured we've got cover as well. And I thought we stepped in tonight in a really good debut. I just felt we got into that, that Football League style of under 23s where you play from the back constantly, and we just got drawn into that little bit. Come Saturday, that's not going to happen, so we had to get that out of the boys early. But I thought, as debuts go, I thought he was excellent. I thought him and Tarek played very well, and Big Dave's gone in at right back and scored 2 goals. But we've got Lucas Perry to come back, Josh Dawoodi and Guri, so that's solid for me. That's really good. So lots of positives on that one. I'm pleased to get him through the door. And obviously LP coming back from hopefully Saturday will be in the squad. That's massive news for us.
Another goal for Frank Cater. That's 3-3 for him. We were talking after Truro about his patience being rewarded. Now he's really not only scoring goals, but he's putting in massive performances for us, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. A very good player. We said this the other week, and him and Joe complement each other really well. And I think you've seen tonight the damage that Brooksy causes in that area, because the pressure's taken off him. And it was good to get minutes into Sean tonight as well. But I felt probably Frank's not his best game of the 3, but he scored again, and that's what Frank does. I know what he's about. I know that there's going to be times where he will give the ball away, but it always pops up, and that's why he's in the side, and that's why he's playing, because he's good at it, and he's going to score us goals this year, important goals, and he's capped it off again tonight with another goal, which was good. And I just wanted to get good minutes into Gabby. It was always the plan, him and Sean to come off, Joe to go in the 10, which I thought worked really well with 15 to go. I thought they were a real handful, him and Gabby, and then we got Brooksy more into the game, and Rods, and that's where the goals come from. And look, pleasing evening, no injuries. We've come off a long 2 weeks with no league game. Wanted to follow it up after that Truro game with a league game, but it hasn't happened. And lots of positives. We can work on a lot of stuff, but to get through tonight, Brentford B will be a nice easy one for us. I can't. Honestly, they give me sleepless nights. They do, but I love the way they play, and I just said to the boys there, if we're not on our game that night, I don't think we're really on our game tonight, that we will get torn apart. So we have to be really disciplined and really sharp in our thought process, because they're so well drilled. I said to you, I love their manager, the way he works. He gets them proper ready for men's football, and that's why you see the success of the players. I think we played against in the final last year. Pert Harris, the boy up front, Coombs, the boy that was at Salisbury, I can't remember his name now. He's gone to Gillingham. They're good players, and the next crop will be coming through. So it'll be a really tough game. But we've got to concentrate now on some tough league games. And but the boys are in good spirits. The form's good, and we've got to keep moving forward.
Yeah, just very quickly before we end. I think it's 11 league games now between now and the end of February, so that's a massively tough run for us, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and that's why it's really important that we keep the squad together. That's why it's really important that the boys buy into the process as well, because we're a couple of injuries away and we'll be short. So we've got to utilise the squad. 2 really hard away games, then a home game, and then another long journey, really hard away game. They're all hard. Every game, local derby in 2 weeks. So it's coming thick and fast. We have to be ready. I feel like the squad's in good shape, and I just said to him there, you know, let's go now and try and push on and keep the form that's been good in the league, keep moving it forward.
Well, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Come on, Gene. Well on, Joe. Go, Frank. Go, Frank. Well on, Frank. Quality, Joe. Well on, Dave. G, deliver! Go, Rodale! Good ball, go on! Go on, Dave!